Hi guys, I'm Amanda and today we will be doing a 15-minute wake-up flow. This flow is obviously good to do first thing in the morning, maybe when you first wake up and hop out of bed, or maybe after breakfast, just sometime in the morning to set a nice intention for your day. So whenever you're ready, grab your mat, some comfy clothes, and let's get started. We're going to start in child's pose. So coming to the back of your mat, bring your toes together, your knees apart, your palms forward, and your forehead resting down onto the mat. Starting to tune into your breath, lengthening your inhales and your exhales. Feeling your body pressing down into the ground beneath you, your palms, your forehead, your knees, your calves, and the tops of your feet. Feel the earth supporting you as you breathe life into your body. Maybe setting an intention for this short practice here this morning. Something that you'd like to carry on throughout the day, to bring awareness to focus on. And taking a big inhale up through your nose, exhaling out through your mouth. One more time, just like that. Big inhale up through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Pressing down into your palms, lifting up into a tabletop. Bring your knees underneath your hips, your shoulders over top of your wrists, and flowing through a few cat-cows, opening up through the spine, moving at your own pace. The inhales arch your back, and the exhales rounding your back. If you'd like to bring a little bit more movement into these cat-cows, maybe swing your hips a bit to the right and then to the left. Taking your shoulders over to one side and then the opposite side. Pausing wherever you feel the need to pause and breathe space into that place. And now rounding out through your hips, bringing your hips forward, over to the left, back to your heels, and over to the right. Taking this at your own pace. Feeling the stretches throughout the hips, maybe the shoulders. Finishing out that circle on that side and switching, going in the opposite direction. Remembering to breathe here, bringing awareness and focus to your breath. Finishing out whatever you have going on there, coming back to center. Taking a big inhale, lifting up your right arm. Exhale, sweeping it underneath your left, coming into a nice gentle twist, threading the needle. Pressing into the left palm, coming up out of that, lifting your right arm up towards the sky, opening everything up. Exhale, bringing it back to center. Coming up and over on the other side, left arm lifts. Exhale, threading the needle. pressing into the right palm, lifting up the left arm, breathing, and coming back to center. Taking the right leg back in space, flexing through the toes, straightening out the leg. I'm just doing a couple of pulses up and down here. Firing up the backs of the legs and the glutes. And bending into that knee, working through a few circles with that knee. Bringing it out away from your body and towards your elbow, grazing the left knee, and keep it moving here. Reversing. This isn't a race, this is something that you can take your time at, just feeling into each and every movement. And finishing out what you have going on there. Bring your knees back to center. And coming up and over to the other side. Straightening out the left leg, flexing through the left toes. And pulsing in that leg. Firing up the back body here on the left side. And moving into the hip circles, moving that knee to the outside of your body, just bringing it back in, moving at a slow enough pace that you can really feel into that hip. And reversing the circles, going the opposite way. Coming back to center, rolling through a few more cat-cows. And tucking your toes, shifting it back, downward dog. Pedaling out your feet. Taking a nice gentle walk up to the top of your mat. Folding over in a nice forward fold. Inhale takes you into a halfway lift. Exhale, folding over, this time clasping your arms behind you. A nice release for the shoulders. Releasing the hands, taking it into a halfway lift. Exhale, folding, stepping it back, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg, down dog split. Exhale, sweeping it through, pigeon. Taking a nice big inhale, lifting your chest up. Exhale, folding over. Breathing here. Maybe coming back to that intention. Bring your palms back to meet your hips, taking another inhale, opening up through your chest. Exhale, planting the palms down, stepping it back, downward dog. Doing whatever you need here to work out that right leg, maybe pedaling out the feet. And taking a big inhale, lifting up your left leg, down dog split. Exhale, sweeping it through into your pigeon. Getting cozy here. Taking a big inhale, lifting up through your chest. Exhale, coming up and over. Noticing the differences on this side compared to the opposite side. Maybe a bit tighter or a bit open. Just being aware without judgment. And walking your hands back to meet your hips, taking another inhale, opening up through the chest. Exhale, palms plant, downward dog. Working out through that left leg, however feels good. Maybe a different movement on this side compared to the opposite side. And taking a gentle walk to the top of your mat, folding over, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, clasping your hands back behind you, this time taking the opposite clasp, maybe the awkward one, and stretching out through the shoulders. Releasing the clasp of your hands, big inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toeing your feet out to the edges of your mat, toes off the mat, heels on the mat, hips sinking down into a squat. Bring your palms into your chest, pressing your knees into your elbows and your elbows into your knees. Bring your hands back behind you, coming into a nice easy seat. Soles of the feet pressing together, knees apart. Taking a big inhale, lifting up through your chest. Exhale, folding over. Gently rounding up out of that. Bring your knees into your chest and gently rocking back onto your back. Bring your knees with you. Maybe rocking a bit side to side whenever you get there. And coming into a happy baby, grabbing a hold of the outer edges of the feet. Can play with possibly straightening out one leg and then the other, maybe both at the same time, or maybe just hanging out in your happy baby. Releasing out of that, toes planting down onto the mat, lifting up your hips, shifting them over to the right side, coming into a twist of your choice. Maybe just stacking the knees or crossing the right leg over top of the left and folding over to your left side. Coming back through center, picking up your hips, shifting them over to the left, taking your twist, whatever one feels good for you, and tipping it over to the right. Bringing it all back through center, taking your hips, picking them up, centering them onto your mat. Bring your legs out long, arms resting at your side, eyes floating closed. Shavasana. We'll only be here for a few breaths. Just coming back to your intention, coming back to your body. Planting the thought seeds of how you want to be in the world today. Thinking of your breath as water for the seeds, your thoughts and your actions as the sunshine to help them grow, to help them flourish. Tuning back in with them throughout the day, whenever you get a brief pause, or creating that brief pause to check back in. You're welcome to stay in your Shavasana if you have more time. If you're ready to get up, bring your knees into your chest one by one. Coming up to sit, however is comfortable for you. Keeping your eyes closed. Enjoying these last few minutes of pause and silence. Taking a big inhale. Nice long exhale. One more time, just like that. Big inhale. Nice long exhale. And fluttering your eyes open whenever you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I will see you next time.